things which we decry. If you see these TV channels, or this great focus on sex. But each of these, when people all over the country are watching sex, or when all of them are watching a crime channel, they are watching, it reinforces in their minds a perception of India as one country. So I am delighted to be here, and delighted to be here at the asking of an organization dedicated to these great purposes, and which has consistently pursued these purposes for 7 years. Because one of the great things that is required in India is for the intellectual class to give up its timidity in the face of intellectual fashions of the day. For we lost a generation because Indian intellectuals did not speak up against the rot that socialist principles were inflicting on the economy and on society in general. Because that was the fashion of the day. So this hijacking of the moral high ground by a few persons and the timidity of the Indian intellectual class, including the journalists, this has cost the country greatly. So when many newspapers in the English language make nationalism a dirty word, and I come to your great institution and come and see the organizers talk of a nationalist organization, it is itself a testimony that the class is standing up against the intellectual fashions of the day. Now, sir, I don't have to tell you about the world, and I will come to equality and of the different ways in which we may promote it, and how the promotion of that has been completely derailed by the political class, in fact by many of these progressive judges also. But there are four features. I think the first two were mentioned by Arthur Clarke in a book long ago, 30, 40 years ago, called Profiles of Tomorrow. Many of you would be as old as I am, and therefore you would have read it. In that he said, the first rule is that everything that is possible comes to pass. Second, it comes to pass sooner than anybody thought it was possible. And now we know that in fact it comes to pass sooner and sooner. The half-life of a product is not even 12 to 18 months. The half-life of a technology now is maybe 30 months. So, and the fourth thing is that the effects of each of these changes is more far-reaching, it's more pervasive than anybody had imagined it to be. And these features affect